All right, welcome back, parents. We covered this yesterday in class, so I wanted to talk about it. This is still using the same principles, and it's still building off of repeated subtraction. The way that we framed this in class was I put this onto the board, and then I asked them, what do you notice and what do you wonder? The biggest things that they noticed were that all of these red numbers, were multiples of 6. So they did recognize that 6 times 100 equals 600. That 6 times 30 equals 180. And that 6 times 7 equals 42. Now, building off of this, we also discussed that these numbers, the 600, the 180, and the 42, were numbers that could be easier to work with. We don't do a lot of compatible numbers training because it can be confusing for the students. However, if they see that 6 times 100 is a little bit easier to work with than, let's say, if they did 6 times 98, for instance, that's the type of strategies we would like them to develop on their own. It's going to vary student to student, however. Some students may go straight to the 100. Some students may like smaller pieces and they may go to the 30. It's up to that student, and that's something we want to support, is that there's not always one answer. The standard algorithm, that's why we're using this instead, only wants that one answer. We may go to the standard algorithm eventually, but this is helping them develop different number sense and allowing them to realize that all that they are doing is coming up with multiples to be able to subtract it from this number here. All right. So once again, off to the side, I do have written in green 100, 30, and 7. If you add these all together, it comes up with 137 with a remainder of 4. So if we were to look at this after all that, step by step, it is the student has recognized 6 times 100 is 600. 6 times 30 is 180. 6 times 7 is 42. Each one of these red numbers is being subtracted step by step. So 826 minus 600. 226 minus 180. And then 46 minus 42 equals 4. Once again, this is just one strategy we'll be using. This builds off of the repeated subtraction. And so I would highly encourage parents to frame it in those words, is using, again, this is a different form of repeated subtraction. We're just changing the multiples this time. All right, I hope this helps. Once again, if you have any questions, let me know.